What's going on, football fans, and welcome back to another episode of Breaking the Birds. Your Philadelphia Eagles are in the Super Bowl. I mean, it always felt like a special season, right? So I guess we can't really be too surprised about it. Man, what a season it's been. I can't wait for the Super Bowl, and Eagles are favorites, and they should be, and I'm feeling so confident about it. I felt confident against the Giants, against the 49ers. It's a weird feeling. Negadelphia is absolutely a thing. Not this year. I'm feeling so good about it. But let's dive right into it. And I want to start with no other than Jordan Mailata. So much talk about the 49ers defensive front, Nick Bosa, all their stout guys up there. Man, did they show out. The entire Eagles offensive line. We'll touch on each and every one of them in this video right here, but focus in on Jordan Mailata and some Landon Dickerson as well. Man, those guys were good. Let's get right to the tape. The best place to start here with Jordan Mailata is on the very first rep. I mean, he came to play in this game and really just set the tempo on the first one here. It's a passing play. He's going up against Assis in 51 here. Good hands placement. We're going to see it from the wide view because they look afterwards here. Ball has been thrown. He continues to drive Assis down the field there. He meant business early from this game. The very next play here, second play of the game, lined up here against 91 in a four-eye technique, so right in the inside of Jordan Mailata. So into the right side, he's just going to combo block up here with Landon Dickerson. Massive push that they get right here as a combo unit. Massive hole for Miles Sanders to plow through there and get the first down. Really good rep here against Samson Ebukam here, 56 from 49ers. And first, take a look at the footwork here. Nice quick get off out of his stance here. Then Ebukam is going to slow down a little bit here. That means Mailata is going to slow down as well. He's not going to take these deep kick steps because that is going to leave the inside. So take a look here without pausing. You can see exactly what I mean here. Take that one step back and then pausing. Pause. Read. Good hand placement. Love it. Love this rep here against Charles Omenihu. Wide 9. So you expect him to come wide upfield here to begin with. Mailata sees that. Takes good kick steps here in a good angle to take on Charles. As coming in here, he's going to try the bull rush and get stopped immediately there. Beautiful hand placement, beautiful anchor. Here, kick step, kick step, kick step, engage, anchor, and stop his tracks immediately. Next rep, Samson Ebukam, white 9 again. He's going to try the bull rush this time. Gets a little bit better hat placement than Charles Omenihu had, but still sets the anchor before he can get into the pocket and disrupt anything related to Jalen Hurts. Kick step. A little bit slow down here. Doesn't get as much upfield. Good rep. I think this is a bit of a contain rush from the 49ers. Looks like both defensive end are keying on Jalen Hurts here, not escaping out the pocket in the red zone. They've seen too much of that. It's a good call. But still here, as Jalen Hurts continues to stand there in the pocket, good job by Mailata and really the rest of the O-line of continuing the blocks on their guys. And not having those free releases, free rushers coming in there after about 4 seconds, as you kind of get tired there. Like, think, did you throw the ball already? So, but everybody just stays with their blocks. First touchdown from Miles Sanders here, and this is just a beautiful job by that left side of the line. Actually, just the double combo blocks on both sides, to be honest, are just phenomenal. Mailata seals the edge, easy touchdown. We'll see a little bit here of game planning against a really good defensive line. Even though Mailata held his ground here, they still had plays in there where he got some chipped help here from Jack Stoll on Charles Omenihu, and it's no problem at all when you're not really taking away a guy in the passing game. So here he just gives a quick chip and he comes out here. And Jalen Hurts has him as that check down option if he can't find anything else. Finds him there, gets 5 yards, while it also helps Jordan Mailata on his block there. Nice work here by Mailata on the third down play here at the Eagles' own 1 yard line. We're going to stunt here, so we're going to get a wide loop. Eric Armstead is going to loop all the way around here to the right side. Ebukam is going to go in along with Omenihu. Then we're going to try to draw everybody here so that Eric is going to get a free shot at Hurts. Really good job here by Mailata of escorting Ebukam inside and then picking up Eric Armstead as he's coming out there. Nice work along with the rest of the offensive line. Here against a rep against a guy called Jordan Willis. And the result is as expected. Good hand placement. Stalls his rush. gets nothing. All right, so here later in the game, Ebicon had a little bit of enough of the attempted bull rush on Mailata. That didn't really work. The anger was perfect for Mailata in this game. And so he tries to get the edge this time. Goes upfield. Nice switch of the hips here from Mailata. We talked about this on a couple of Mailata's films in the past here. That timing of when to switch your hips, when to flip your hips 180. Because once you do that, it's a long way inside if the defensive end is going to counter move. So if you do it prematurely, you're just going to open up the back door for the defensive end to go inside. If you open it up too late, he's going to get the edge and he's going to win the rush and get to the quarterback here. So this is a good time. As he's perpendicular to him right here, he flips the hips and he can drive him down, continues to drive him upfield, making him irrelevant to the pass rush. Here's the uneven line here. So we're going with the rollout right. We're going to set up basically the screen here for Dallas Goedert. And Jordan Mailata goes over to right tight end. And so we're just going to roll everything out to that side here. So you got the block on Bosa here to begin with. And no, that is not a hold. He's still in the frame of Jordan Mailata. And he replaces his hands afterwards there. Continue to drive the Bosa. Nice finish. All right, so now back to the standard formation here again. We got Charles Mayhew trying to get the edge this time. It's kind of a combination. Like it's like Charles doesn't know if he wants to get the edge here or if he wants the bull rush. It kind of becomes like sort of a one-arm stab here to begin with, and then trying to get Jordan out of balance. Whatever it does, it doesn't really work. Mailata sets the anchor well here, drives him upfield. Good work. I guess you can kind of see exactly what I mean right here against 75 again, of when you're not really, when you're guessing correctly and when you're anticipating the right thing. Because take a look at how differently it looks here and take it on the bull rush. See right here, he gets the hip. He kind of lunges into him a little bit. He doesn't just catch him. He kind of dips his hip a little bit right there at that point, and then he takes on the engage and drops his anchor. So this play right here is a read option where Hurts decides to give the ball off to Miles Sanders. Why does he do that? It's because the linebackers are stalling right here. They were just shoot upfield right here. He'll be keeping the ball himself. But take a look at the blocks over here to that side. Jordan Mailata down blocking along with Landon Dickerson. He's giving that pop to the defensive tackle first and then releasing up to the linebackers. You got two blockers in here. Jason Kelce is going to take on the first that he meets, and Lane Johnson will be the lead blocker as he's coming out there. Dallas Goedert, initial hit, and then he's going to release up. Take a look at the lane that costs right here. Isaac has a Rick Armstead. Landon Dickerson has 99 here, who Mailata just plowed to the ground as well. Mailata's releasing up to 56, and Jason Kelce with the beautiful cutoff block right here to kind of he's kind of reach blocking a little bit, so he wants to get him turned, or lock blocking. Sorry, that's what it, not reach blocking, lock blocking here. And then you have that lane for Jalen Hurts. Of course, he's going to give it off to Miles Sanders instead, but that's just, I mean, that is a beautiful lane created. I'm pretty sure at this point here, Ebicon hated everything about Mailata at this point in the game right here. This is just we got the power on the trap. Sorry, we got Jason Kelce who's going to loop around here of the left guard. He's going to be the lead blocker for Miles Sanders. You got Landon Dickerson sealing off the inside. Jordan Mailata coming here sealing off the outside. Then you got the lead here, Jason Kelce, and just take a look at Jordan Mailata against Ebicon. Take a look at one more time right here without me pausing it. It deserves to just be continued rolling here. Wonderful. Right, so in theory, this right here is a run read. It's a zone read play. But when you have kind of an odd formation on the D line in terms of the zone rules, that you attack half a man to your side. So right here, 90 is right on the inside lane Dickerson. So basically, he has nothing to do with Jordan Mailata. So he can just shoot upfield. The same with Jason Kelce here. Nobody to his right side, so he can shoot up as well. And then you have a little bit of that of a combo here on Eric Armstead, and then Lane Johnson going to roll out here, have his eye on Nick Bosa, but he's going to go inside. So a lot going on in this play. But the important thing is when you stick to your rules, good things will happen. And good job by Boston Scott of realizing that the inside is clocked right here because the D-line is stunting inside, and they're running a game inside here. So Jordan Mailata comes up and disrupts Fred Warner right here. Not much, but absolutely enough to where he can't see. He doesn't have the overview of here what's going on here. So he gets laid out there. While Jason Kelce, when he's coming in, when he is releasing outside here to his right side, that's when Nick Bosa is going to come in there, and he's going to put him on the turf, or on the ground, not turf in Philadelphia. Terrific play. All right, so here we get some Bosa against Jordan Mailata here in the third quarter. We got first the zone to the left side right here. Good engage up on Nick. I think Mailata would expect him to have a little bit more power in the engage right here. Nick is going a little bit inside as he is engaging up on him. Stays nicely with the block here and moves him down. Nice job on this rep here. Bosa wants to go inside. Mailata is not in a disadvantaged position right here. He's going a little bit upfield here, but he's in a good enough position as to where he can reposition, get inside along with Nick. It's right here. Good first kick step and drive him inwards afterwards. Good job by Lanton and Mailata picking up the stunt here from Javon Kinlaw and Bosa. Bosa's going to go inside. Kinlaw's going to go out. Beautiful. Automatic here in the switch up. Good heads-up play by Dickerson. Passing along Kinlaw outside. Picking up here. Sees that Nick is going inside immediately. Love this play. Zone right. We're going to have the backside block here from Dallas Goedert on Nick Bosa. Just think about that. Dallas Goedert against probably the guy who's going to be defensive player of the year. And Mailata, really good block here on 90, along with Leighton Dickerson. Moving him away, moving the line of scrimmage. And then Dallas Goedert do it exactly enough as to where he can seal off Nick Bosa to the outside. Makes a good hold there for Kenneth Gainwell, who spins on the first contact. So he follows his blockers nicely. He's just going right here, ass side of Jordan Mailata, and then spin when he gets the contact there. And we get a little bit more Mailata-Bosa action here. Bosa tries to get the edge on this rep right here. Goes way upfield here. Nice position by Mailata. Good flip of the hips. Good hand placement. Has him in full control. And like we talked about earlier, doesn't flip his hips prematurely here to get too much upfield. He's in a good spot right here. So here Nick wants to come back, and he has him right in a grasp. Let's just take one more time without me pausing it. It glitches a little bit here in Game Pass. Step, step. Not turn fully. Good hand placement. Really nice work here by Mailata, and I believe it is Jason Kelsey who's going to delay pull here to the outside of the QB keep. Going to be lead blocking. Mailata against Bosa. Nice inside shove there. Boston Scott drives the safety. I can't remember what his name is upfield here. And then Jason Kelsey has the lead blocker. Nice run. So how about that? I mean, if there are any concerns about Jordan Mailata throughout the season here, of whether he was having a couple of down weeks in the beginning of the season, man, has he stepped up and delivered big time in the latter part of the season and in the playoffs so far. He's the highest rated offensive lineman in the entire playoffs this year by PFF, and the tape shows it. So that's in cohesion. We love it. Let's get to the next video.